Hello, this is my walkthrough for my code for Sprint 3. I chose to build a calculator in Kotlin, and it also included Java and Swing. Pretty much it runs on a bunch of classes, and the main one is called Calculator Engine. That one, the calculator engine is like the brain of the calculator, where it stores the information such as like the memory values, the last answer calculated, and the current angle mode like radians or degrees. The calculator CLI class, which is the next class down right here, provides a text-based version for the calculator. When the program runs in CLI mode, users can type mathematical equations or expressions directly into the terminal. The program also can support commands such as help, clear, memory recall, memory clear, degree mode, radian mode, derivative calculations and integral calculations, which I actually, for my stretch challenge, I built trigonometry and basic integrals and derivatives. So go down to the next class. The next class is calculator frame, which is the graphical user interface, which I did add graphics. Nothing super fancy, but the interface contains a display field for expressions and results, a history panel showing previous calculations, calculator buttons for numbers and operations, memory buttons, scientific function buttons, and a calculus section for derivatives and integrals. It's quite long and a lot of different things I had to work through, but I guess I'll walk through the rest of the classes. The next class is down here, expression parser. So this is the most important part of the project because this class reads mathematical expressions and evaluates them according to the correct order of operations. As you know, from basic math and from elementary school math, order of operations is important to make sure you're doing it right. The parser processes adding and subtraction, multiplying and division, powers, unary operators, parentheses, percentages, and factorials and functions. The scientific functions that this calculator supports are square root, cube root, square, reciprocal, absolute value, sine, cosine, tangent, inverse trig functions, natural logs, base 10, logarithms, and exponential functions. So yeah, got a lot of good stuff here. Without further ado, I will go ahead and run the file and demonstrate it. It usually takes a while because it's kind of a large program, but here it goes. For basic operations, I'll go 6 times 6, which would be 36, clear, and then maybe square root of 2 should be 1.41, and then you can clear it. Maybe you wanted to try out the trigonometry. Cosine of 0 should give you 1. You do natural log. Yeah, natural log of 1 is also 0. So there's that. Log, I'm assuming that it only does log base 10, but you say log base 10 of 45. That gives you this decimal. And then for my stretch challenge, along with the logs and the trigonometry, I built a integral and derivative part of it. So as you can see, it already comes with this f of x function, x squared plus 3 times x. I'll say 3 times x squared. So if you want the derivative at x equals 2, you can just do this, and you see derivative of x squared plus 3 times x squared at x equals 2 equals 16. And then if you want to do, say, the integral of the same function, you could just put integral, and it's 36. And that's, of course, from 0 to 3 for the integral. So that was my calculator program. Hope you liked it, and that's about everything.